What's good, fam? This your man Jimmy Conway, beatsforlyricist.com, music production tips. In this video, I'm going to show you how to come up with chords and melodies for your beats. If you're having a hard time with your melody making or your or coming up with like chord progressions, this video will be for you. All right. So first thing you want to do is you want to go to the link in the description. I'm going to be using a plugin called Scalar. And Scalar is like I want to say an AI kind of chord progression, kind of melody kind of making plugin. And let's go to your plugins. Go over here, we'll go to VST, go to Plugin Boutique, go to Scalar 2. Like I said, I'll leave a link in the description below where you can go get that. It'll definitely help the channel if you get it through me. All right. If you find this helpful, please click the like button. Please click comment. Please comment, share the video, and like the video. All right. So we're going to open up Scalar, right? Now, you have a bunch of instruments you can use, okay? You got pianos, strings, guitars, all sorts of stuff, all right? We're just going to stick with, like, regular piano. Or I may do, like, electric piano. I may switch between the two. Not sure. So you could throw chords in here, and you can have it detect chords for you. You could choose what scale you want to work with. You could choose what kind of genre you want to work in. Like if you want to do lo-fi chords, I got lo-fi chords here. All right, so you know what? They got some jazz. Let's throw some jazz chords in here real quick. All right. All right. Make sure you hit the bind button here. The bind button right here will make it so that your keyboard controller can play the chords in here. Okay, so we're going to hit this. Now, I'm going to be using either my MPC Studio Mark II or my Akai MPK Mini 3, which you can also find which you can also find in the description below under my Amazon links. All right. Okay. So as you can see, I'm hitting the first chord on my MPC Studio. Ooh. See, I like that chord progression right there. Okay. Now you could take whatever chords you want out of that, but let's do something else. Let's take this off this. We'll put it on regular piano. All right, so what I'll do, I'll take this chord right here, this chord here, G minor 9, A 9, and a D minor 7th, all right? So I'm going to take these three chords, I'm going to highlight all three, click them, and drag them down here. All right, now what you could do from here, now that they're down here, you're going to click the bind button again. And as you can see, I'm triggering the notes. I'm triggering the chords down here now. Now what you could do from this point, if you click right here where the edit button is, first thing you want to do is, let's do this first. Click the edit button, right? You get different options. So let's highlight all three. Now I can hit the octave up button. And you'll get higher octaves. I go up. We can also go down a few octaves. That doesn't sound good. That doesn't either. that's the natural key. Okay. So you can also do inversions. So you don't have to stick with the way the chord is. So let's say, for instance, let's just highlight this G ninth, right? Or better yet, here's what you can do. Better yet, let's do this to make it sound interesting. We'll do this, right? Highlight all three. If you hit Option or Alt, click the first chord, you could drag it over here, right? So now you got a duplicate of the same thing, right? So what I'll do over here, instead of I'll just highlight this one here. I'll invert this, let's say up. And I'll invert this. And let's invert this. Ooh, some power. So let's try to play that back, all right? Let's hit this right click here. So when I hit play on the MPC software, these chords will start playing, all right? Hopefully it doesn't prove me to be a liar. Let's try it out now. And it's proved me to be a liar, okay. So right now they're gonna play in try to raise the buffer size so I have a little bit of, so it's not taxing my computer as much. All right, so as you can see, it's playing the chords in 1 bar progressions. Okay, so you got your chord progression right there with your inversions. Now you can change the timing of each one. So let's say I only want this one to play, this D minor 7th to play for half the time. I can click here. Instead of playing regular time, I can go, let's say 0.5. Let's try it again. And let's try this at 0.5. Now watch how fast these two chords play as opposed to the other chords. Okay. So you could have it go like, instead of, that's like a 1 bar, that'll be 2 bars. I guess 3 and 4 bars right there, okay? Let's bring it back to 1 bar. Okay, now here's where it gets, and you can have it repeat also, all right, down here. But where it gets really, 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 really cool is down here, okay? These are playback performances. So if I go up here, you'll see different performances. If I click that, I could have all these kinds of different forms of playing chords or melodies. So if I go to performances, I could play arpeggios, strumming, phrases, rhythms, bass lines, and melodies. So let's go with something easy. Right now we're on global, so whatever settings I change will change for all the chords, all right? So let's see. This is called Arco. All right. So what you can do is we'll leave this, take this off, right? So when I play it back now, it's going to play like regular. Stop. So let's take, as you can see, it says global under each one, but we could change the performance of each one of these chords if you'd like to. So let's say, to make this a little bit interesting, on this A9, we'll just highlight A9. We'll go down to the global settings, and we'll make another group. Now, we could go here and we go to, let's say, melody. And then you could choose between color, motifs, riffs, and themes. So let's just start with some color real quick. Let's just say A. We'll try A1. I think I got it. Yeah, here we go. I'm going to leave everything else the same. You can experiment with this on your own. But we'll do the same thing for this too. We'll change this. And we'll put it on group 1. And it'll play the same progression as this. Or the same performance. Okay. Group 1 and global. Okay, so I like that. All right, so you like that, right? Now, dang. Sorry, my arm keeps hitting the pads over here. I'm trying to reach. I'm reaching over my keyboard to hit my computer, and it's crazy. So what you could do from here is let's right click here. I think you got to right click the play button if I'm not mistaken. Yes, that's it. That puts sync on. Okay. Okay, let me stop this real quick, because what it's looking for right now is for me to set, because this is set to like, what is it, 1, 2, 3, 4, about 6 bars in total with all the chords. So it's looking for 6 bars from the MPC. So let me upgrade this to 6. Now if I hit play. Oops, sorry. Right click. Let me upgrade the bars a little bit more, because I got it set funny. Okay, so we want that. So we're going to hit MIDI capture. And we're going to hit play. What it's doing right now is that it's capturing the MIDI from each one of these chords, including the melody part. So you'll see in 1 second. And when it finishes, just click stop. Okay. Hit stop on your MPC software. Now the tricky part is that the MPC, let me try to move this out the way, make this larger for you to see. The MPC is not the greatest when it comes to importing MIDI. Let me just start by saying it stinks when it imports MIDI. So I'm going to prove that point right now. Right now, we're on a MIDI track, right? MIDI. We're on sequence 8, track 1. Everything is normal. Now, you would think if I drag and drop this MIDI file, it would just go to that track. No, it wants to go to sequence 9. So we're just going to have to hit do it. Now, go to sequence 9, which is kind of crazy. Zoom back out. And now you can see all of your chords and your MIDI. Okay? Now what you got to do is just copy everything. Hit Control C or Command C. Go back to your original sequence. Hit Control V. And then what you want to do is, right now it's on scalar. Okay. It's trying to run both at the same time. So what I would have to do is, what I could do actually now is just take this out and I could insert any one of my plugins. So let me insert one of my piano plugins. Well, actually, let's do this because I know everybody got this one. I hope everybody got this one. Let's go to the Air Music Technology. I think I have a piano plugin. Yes, Mini Grand. Open this up. And then you can just select the sound. Let's choose, I don't know, Concert Hall. Hit play. I am so sorry. Let me just start by saying I apologize. My computer is pretty old. It's 2014. So it's definitely time for me to get an upgrade. Let me go back to the preferences. Let me raise this buffer some more. So yeah, things are going to respond a little bit later, but yeah, less crackling, less popping. All right, so let me close this off on the 6 bar. All right. Then oh gosh, I did not mean to do that. Let me go to track 2. All right, so that's how you can create melodies and chords on your MPC software. Go check out Scalar 2. It's not that expensive. It's under $100, like probably around $50, $39, somewhere around there. Go check it out. I'll leave a link in the description below if you want to check that out. It's called Scalar 2. All right, great for creating all sorts of chords, all sorts of melodies. I just showed you like the very, very, very basic tip of the iceberg kind of stuff. You can get so deep in it with that. There will be no reason for you to have any kind of creative lapses with Scalar 2, in my opinion. All right. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Sorry for the computer lagging out on me. Like I said, it's a 2014. It's almost 10 years old. It's time to upgrade to get the new M1 chip, I'm thinking. So if you got a computer with an M1 chip, let me know how it's running with the MPC software. in the comments below. I'd like to hear your thoughts. Also, yeah, besides just the Scalar 2, I got a whole bunch of stuff in the description below for producers. If it's your first time here, make sure you get my free drum kit in the description below. Also, if you've been here before, check out Loop Cloud. And I'm out. Peace. Oh yeah, like the video, comment, subscribe, and click the notification bell for new updates and on videos. All right? Peace. One love.